Good morning, everyone. Today we're discussing how gender roles differ across various society and their influence on different aspects of life, like family, school, and work. We'll cover four main points: gender role in Asian, African, and Western societies, gender and family, gender in school, and gender in workplace. First, let's begin with gender roles in different societies around the world. In Asian societies, traditional gender role in many Asian countries often emphasize patriarchy, where men are seen as the providers and decision makers in the family-owned society. Women are expected to manage household duties and child rearing. For example, in countries like China, India, and Japan, women may face cultural pressure to marry and raise children while men focus on their careers. In urban areas, especially among the younger generation, there has been a shift toward more gender equality in family and work roles. Women in these regions are now increasingly pursuing higher education, career opportunities, and political participation. However, traditional views about family responsibility can still limit women's role in some sectors. Despite these advances, challenges such as gender-based violence, limited access to resources for women, and societal expectation about beauty and behavior remain prevalent in many parts of Asia. Next, Western society. Western society, especially in Europe and North America, have historically had more inv- in individualist approach to gender roles, but these roles have been shaped by patriarchal values. Men were traditionally seen as economic providers, while women are expected to stay at home, raise children, and care for the household. In the modern era, gender roles in the West have changed significantly. Women's participation in the workforce has increased, with the moment women holding leadership roles in business, politics, and other sectors. Western feminist movements have played a crucial role in advocating women's rights, including reproductive rights, equal pay, and anti-discrimination laws. Despite progress, gender inequality persists in certain areas, including unequal pay, gender-based violence, and underrepresentation of women in top executive roles. Gender and family. Traditional family roles in many cultures. Gender roles in the family have been clearly defined for the generation in these traditional settings. Men are expected to be providers and protectors, while women are responsible for homemaking, and child rearing. These roles are based on the historical and cultural and economic factors, including agricultural labor, social structures, and religious belief. In Western countries, such as traditional family roles were more prevalent during the early to mid 20th century, while in the Asian and African culture, they continue to play a central role in family life. Changing family dynamics, such as a societal norm shift, gender roles in families are becoming more flexible. Women are increasingly participating in workforce, which has prompted changes in domestic responsibilities. Men in many households are taking on more active roles in childcare, cooking, and housework. These changes have become particularly visible in urbanized and progressive communities. Non-traditional family structures have also become more accepted in various parts of the world. Some same-sex couples, single-parent household, and blended family are no longer seen as exemption, but as a valid family models. This shift is particularly evident in Western societies, though it is also slowly gaining acceptance in parts of Asia and Africa. The notion of equal partnership in marriage, where both spouses contribute financially and domestically, is more is becoming more common, although traditional views are still persist in some areas. Gender and school. Educational access. Historically, many societies prioritize boys' education over girls, especially in parts of Africa and Asia and the Middle East. Girls were often kept out of school due to cultural norms, economic barriers, or concerns about preserving their purity or marriage prospect. However, global movements towards gender equality in education have resulted in significant improvements, with more girls now attending school and completing their education. In many countries, government policies and international organizations, example UNESCO and UNICEF, have worked to promote education for all children, regardless of gender. The United Nations Millennium Development Goals and later the Sustainable Development Goals place an emphasis on eliminating gender disparities in education. Curriculum and gender expectation. In school, gender roles may still enforced through the subject choices, teaching, and materials and socializing. For example, girls may be encouraged to pursue subjects such as literature, social studies, and or arts, while boys may steer towards math, science, and or technology. These patterns contribute to gender segregation in certain fields of study, limiting opportunities for both genders. In many progressive countries, efforts are being to challenge this stereotype by encouraging both girls and boys to pursue a wider range of subjects. Additionally, schools are increasingly focusing on teaching children about gender equality, challenging stereotypes, and promote inclusive education. Gender representation in education. The presentation of gender in education has expanded with a growing emphasis on women's contribution to history, science, and politics and the arts. Textbook and curricula in many countries have started to present more balanced portrayals of men and women, when an emphasis on women in leadership roles and STEM fields, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Efforts to eliminate gender-based bullying, discrimination, and harassment in school are becoming more widespread, with initiatives to promote safe and inclusive environments for all students, regardless of gender identity. Gender and work. Traditional work roles, historically men have dominated the workforce, particularly in the roles were highly valued such as politics, business, and sciences. Were often excluded from these roles when were expected to focus on home-based labor, such as cooking, cleaning, and child rearing. This pattern was common across societies, including in the West Asia, and Africa. Changing workforce participation. Over the past century, women's participation in the workforce has increasingly significantly, especially in the West. The rise of feminism, changes in the laws, example, women's suffrage or and equal pay, and the expansion of higher education for women have all contributed to this shift. Women are now found in the most every field, though they may remain underrepresented in some sectors, particularly in leadership roles and high-paying jobs. In many parts of Asia, particularly in Africa, women's participation in the formal workforce is growing, but cultural norms and workplace discrimination can still pose significant barriers. For example, in some Asian societies, women may face pressure to leave their jobs after marriage or childbirth. Workplace challenges disparities. Despite advancements, women often face challenges such as unequal pay for equal work and underrepresentation in decision-making position and workplace. Thank you.